SMALL.com. I'm here with Ramon Ray. Raymond, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Thank you, Aaron, for the opportunity. SmallBizTechnology.com is a media company helping small businesses use technology as a tool to grow their business. We produce content such as the annual Small Business Summit, and we have, of course, SmallBizTechnology.com, an overall resource for small business technology solutions.
Well, it's really interesting to me because I go to a lot of industry conferences, but you're not here representing the industry. You're here representing the consumer, the person that actually uses the technology, the small business itself.
No, absolutely. Two things I think are important about being here. Point one, of course, there's all these vendors that are around us selling various solutions. You have the hardware, you have the software, managed services is getting very hot. So it's important for me as a journalist to know what's out there. Point two, though, for my audience, which are small business end users, I've been honored and privileged to talk to the hundreds of consultants here and find out what's really happening. You can get a press release, but talking to them, they tell you what's really going on. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah, because there's so much technology out there, and some of it really works great, but some of it doesn't.
Exactly.
And so that's why finding that trusted advisor can really make sense.
Correct. I mean, what's new here on the floor today, you hear telephony solutions. There's all kind of vendors here. You read about it, but this is where you can touch it. But then while you're having lunch with that guy or gal who's next to you, say, hey, listen, how is this product working for you, or how does that product working for you? And they can say, well, it sucks, or it's good, or whatever it is. So.
Have you seen a couple of things? Tell me a couple of things that you've learned here at the conference, new technologies or vendors that you weren't aware of that you really think are interesting for your audience.
Sure. I met so many, but one that comes to mind, maybe I'll give a few depending on how my memory works in the next few seconds, is Napara. I think N-A-P-A-R-A. They have the green logo, and they have a solution specifically for mobile users. So you come to your network with your PDA, your smartphone, your notebook. Normally, who checks it? You've been in a hotel, you've been flying around the world, maybe you've been in Asia. Does it have a virus? Does it not? So they check that thing right when it plugs into the network and can scan it, can authenticate it, make sure it's clean. So that's point one. Also, Microsoft Response Point is here. They have a relatively new telephony system with a blue button. You press that blue button, and it's voice activated. So those are two technologies that I think are pretty cool and pretty neat.
I have to tell you, I haven't used Napara, but Response Point is something that we use in our business. We've been using it actually for over a year now.
Okay.
We were involved in it, it's still in beta, and it is an amazing technology. I think your viewers, your readers will really like it.
And I've been validated.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're on the right track if you're looking at Response Point. I think that's good technology. Something else, I'm curious, here you are, you flew across the country, we're in Seattle. Has it been worth the trip?
It's been very worth the trip. I mean, again, it's been amazing to be able to sit down with 600 or give or take small business solution providers and hear their pain points, hear what they're getting into. One gentleman yesterday, he said, I'm kind of worried about managed services. Somebody may take my customers. But I said, wait a minute, you have the relationship. He said, you know what? Yeah, you're right. But I said, you better move into it. So for me, it's been nice to hear about the struggles and success with managed services. Of course, for my audience who are listening to this, it's where you don't have any more that break fix. Everything is in the cloud, you pay a monthly fee, and you monetize your cash flow. So it's been well worth the trip. Also talking to some of the vendors. All kind of vendors are here, maybe 50 or so, give or take, are here. And so talking to them about the solutions they have. It's been well worth it.
Good. Yeah, I know managed services customers really like that consistency, that predictability of how much their IT is going to cost, and then not having it break and then go have to deal with getting it fixed. Right. Proactive care is the best, of course. Right. Yeah.
No, and I think for the solution providers, what's nice, it's amazing how the industry has changed because now they have all these vendors here for them, not for my customers, but for the solution providers, and they can say, who do I partner with, whether it's CMIT or so many others are there. Yeah. And who can I partner with, white label it as my own. They can then do the higher margin services, and my audience of small businesses have a better product. So I think it works for everybody.
Well, of course, if a small business provider isn't making money, then they're going to eventually fail at taking care of their customers.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much. Really
You're welcome.
appreciate it. This is Aaron Booker from Varvid.com.